How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, man. Let's do it.
How's the trip going?
Going great. Yeah, man. I like this spot a lot more than where we've been previously. I'm enjoying it. It's beautiful. So, yeah, man. I've been enjoying it.
Is this coming at a good time where you guys can kind of just hunker down together?
Yeah. No, it's been cool to spend time with the guys and honestly just not think about too much. I mean, we did football obviously today, and yesterday is a lot of football. But the first day we were here, it was off day, and man, yeah, it's some good times on that off day. So I feel like we're definitely growing together as a group out here, and yeah, man, it's cool to see.
Garrett, I know you got team goals, obviously, but what does it mean to you to be 10th all time in this franchise's history of receptions?
Yeah, man, it's cool. I mean, I feel like it's cool. You know, and some years down the road, when I'm done playing, I'm sure I'll tell my kids about stuff like that and maybe use it to brag and get them to believe what I'm saying. But, you know, when that time comes. But until then, I'm truly, I don't even think about it. I'm not going to lie. So, you know, just keep going out, trying to stay healthy and see where that puts me. You know, that's all.
Yeah, it looks like for those of us who watched you for a while, like you've elevated to a different level this year. Are there things you feel like you're doing better now than you've ever done in your game?
I think just, you know, the reps, you know, the banked reps, naturally you're going to expect certain things. And just knowing, you know, this is probably my second or third year being asked to negotiate defenses from the slot more, like being a true choice runner and doing things like that. So just those looks clearing up for me as I see them more. I would say I'm just a little bit more trusting myself, less hesitant on routes like that where I have an option, and then just, you know, having guys with me that are trying to get me there, you know, trying to not letting up at practice, not letting up at walkthrough, whatever it may be, just keep pushing me along and helping me to get to where, you know, they know I want to get, and as a team where we want to get. And I'm thankful for it, man, and I appreciate you even noticing that, but I'm going to try and keep turning it up a notch.
How are you handling this? I mean, we know in the past you've admitted that sometimes your emotions get the better of you. How are you handling where you guys are right now?
I think I'm handling it, you know, as well as you can. You know, it's obviously a tough thing to put so much into something and not have a win to show for it at this point, right? That when you really break it down, all of a sudden it gets even like, it's a tough thought, you know, when you think about the time and the hours and just the relationships that you have that we're not able to win together up to this point. But you know, the reality of it is we still got a lot in front of us, and you know, a lot to prove in the stance of, you know, this coaching staff didn't know me when they came in. This coaching staff, these fans, you know, even to this day, like I got a lot to prove, and every week it's an opportunity, and I think thoughts like that are just keeping me good, man. I'm thankful for the opportunity to just go out and compete every week, and as long as that season still got some time at the end, I'm all right, man. I feel like I've said this to y'all before, but you know that those hard times, it's not for anything or not for nothing. I truly believe that, and thoughts like that are keeping me good, man. Focused on this goal at hand, and we're gonna keep chopping.
Do you think becoming a captain has also kind of changed? Like, you have to have a more positive approach, and I'm not saying you were a negative person beforehand, but you have to be someone who kind of tries to lift people.
Yeah, I mean that is a you know, maybe some would say like a job description with the captain, but you know, truly when I was voted captain by my teammates, I kind of took it as, oh, you know, these people respect the way I go about my business, and you know, they voted me to be captain because to be myself, you know. So you know, you're still going to see that emotional side of me that comes out when maybe things don't, and I'm gonna try and stay away from it, but you know, naturally I would say that, but I wouldn't say when I got voted captain, it was like, okay, gee, you got to act a certain way to try and, you know, accommodate for this award they just gave. Like, no, I truly took it as, and it made it even more special to me that my teammates deemed me worthy. You know, that's what made it that special. So yeah, there's definitely some things that come with that, some nuance to it that I'm still learning, and from guys like Q and that have been captains before. But but no, I would say I'm going to be myself all the way through, and you know, I'm really grateful that my teammates appreciated that enough to even put me in that role.
What,
Yeah,
take a couple
you
more?
guys have played Denver every year. I think you've been in the league.
Yeah.
What are those battles with Surtain like?
They've been good, man. They've been good. I think he's a great player, man. Every time I get reps against him, it's you know, for me, it's like a game within the game, and the number one thing I respect about his game is just his feet, man. He truly trusts his feet. I would say, you know, it's just rare that you see that nowadays. I would say the way people teach it nowadays is how to get away with cheating in a way. Nah, this dude's playing defense. Like, it's really really special to see. So with that, you know, I feel comfortable going against DBs like that, and I've always embraced the challenge. But man, he's really good, and I'm excited, man. I'm hope I can, you know, get the best of him sometimes this weekend. I'm excited.
As you mentioned learning from Q about from Quinter about being a leader. What have you learned from just watching him since you got in the league?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, and this goes back to me saying, like, when you really break it down, because, you know, some things are simple, some things, when you really break them down, make you appreciate it more. And Quinn's, year 7, year 6, and just the way he carries himself, the way us as a team react to him, and when he does talk or when he does make a play. I've obviously noticed it the last 3-4 years, but now being like a captain with him, I feel like we're having different level of combos and some things that are hard to talk about, but mostly he's just stayed the same person. He's very consistent in what he does and in his faith and his belief, and to me that's inspiring, you know. So when I say that, it's just more of like, I've noticed and I respect it. It's not more of like hey Q, how do you know what I'm saying? It's more of like, okay, I can bits and pieces and take what I like, what's naturally me, and it just makes me respect him that much more, you know.
Ron, how have you felt overall this season's gone so far for you?
I think I've had personally a solid start to the season, but I'm just trying to still get better and, you know, just, you know, help trying to get the team the first run.
I just feel like this last game went specifically for you.
I'd just say it was up and down, and I just had too many penalties, so just got to try to turn it around next week.
Is there any common thing you need to attack with getting with the penalties? They're all different penalties, but is there anything focus or anything like that you have to work on with the penalties?
I say, yeah, it's kind of just a focus thing and just being locked in and being more disciplined with my play.
What kind of challenge did the Broncos present with that front?
They were really good defensive line. I think they've led the league in sacks the past 2 years. So, you know, the O-line knows the challenge that we got this week, and we're ready to attack it.
What do you find about being out here in London?
It's pretty cool. Definitely caught me off guard a little bit, you know, like hearing people actually talk with British accents in real life and their little catchphrases, but it's been a cool experience so far.
Do you have a favorite catchphrase so far?
Not off the top of my head, but like, it's like some of the stuff that they say on TV, they say in real life, and it's like, dang, they really say that stuff in real life, but it kind of caught me off guard.
Do you have a team, Tottenham or Arsenal?
Excuse me?
Tottenham or Arsenal?
Arsenal. Yeah, I used to play FIFA back in my day, so.
And then who on the team could play in the Premier League, you think?
Definitely Olu. He's a big soccer guy, so I have to say Olu.
You think this experience as a team, like a second training camp, can lead to a turnaround for you guys to get the season going?
I'd definitely say I think it's been good for us to get into a different environment and, you know, bond with each other outside of the country. So I think this should be a good experience for us, yeah.